What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the SH Figuarts Star Wars Battle Droid Geonosis Color. I am gonna grab this guy right now because he looks really skinny and small on my camera, and that's because he is. I love the battle droids. They were, to me, the best parts of the prequels. They're just great. Like, I love like the comedic value of them, and some people hate them for that, but I think they're great, and I love the design, and they're just cool. I don't know, something about them just like really struck a nerve with me, and I've loved them ever since. I did get the first release, the regular Battle Droid, and he's awesome. Like, I got this guy a while back, did a review on my Facebook page at the time, written review, and I like him, he's really fiddly, but he's cool. And this guy's the same way. Like, very fiddly figure, but you know what? If you know the battle droids, that makes a lot of sense. Like, and that's what I said about the first one. I like that they're fiddly. I like that they fall apart. It's like true to life, Like, the battle droids were like just very fiddly robots who like fell apart if you sneezed on them. But this is a very cool figure. Like, it just looks great in these colors. I really like it. It's like this like brown rusty color, and has some nice like wear and tear on it, which looks great. So, I mean, the sculpt work is phenomenal. If you haven't seen the Battle Droid yet, it's like, from Figuarts, they did a great job. It's perfect. Like a perfect sculpt. And, like, the paint is really nice on this one. Again, like the browns and the, like the scraped up look around the edges just gives it a great worn look. The first one has a bit of that, but it's not as prominent as it is with this figure. I really dig that. Oh, he just threw his blaster at. And that's one thing I'll say right off the bat. Like, uh, these hands are not made to hold blasters really well, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a problem. I would have liked, them to have like created some sort of better system of them holding the blaster, because while I don't mind the whole falling apart thing, it's mostly in the arms. The arms come out a lot very easily if you move them like oddly. So yeah, but like the gun coming out is a bit of a problem. Well, let's look at that blaster, which is nice. It's the same one that came with the first release, but it looks cool. It's got some silver in the middle there. Some little silver highlights to make it, but the sculpt work is great on it. Really cool. And he also comes with this extended antenna for his backpack. And you could just take that off there and pop that in there. I like this look better. I like it with the extended one. It looks cooler. So, very nice overall look-wise with that. And the other thing he comes with is awesome. It's this prequels C-3PO head, which is really nicely done, and it's got a lot of like awesome brushwork on there. See that? That looks really cool. And this is to recreate the scene in it where C-3PO's head got put on the battle droid's body here. And you could just pull that out there and pop this in. And that's pretty awesome. Like, I'm really conflicted as to which way to put him on my shelf. Because I already have a regular battle droid, so having a 3PO battle droid is kind of fun. See how well he stands with it. It's kind of heavy. But yeah. It's really weird looking. But really fun. I dig that. Let's pop this guy's head back in so we could do some articulation. Oh, see, there you go. I just pulled a little too hard and that came right out of there. Let's pop that back in. Come on. There we go. So articulation on this guy. Like, his head's got a lot of movement, so you got like a ball joint at the base here of his neck. Well, the top part of his neck, I should say. Which allows you to do that. And then you could look up, and his neck has, at the base, has another joint there. A little hinge joint there. And there's also a hinge in here. I'm just going to take that right out because just to show you guys, there's a lot of range of movement in there. Let's pop that back in. Okay. So very, very nice. I think I had, the hinge came out just a bit there. So really good range of movement there. Then at, oh, pulled out his arm again. At his shoulders, you could lift up his little shoulder pads, which you should do when moving this. And he's got a hinge there with a swivel. The swivel is actually up here, as you can see. Makes you go round and round there. You got the hinge there, and you got a bicep swivel. Goes all the way around. You got a single jointed elbow, but you can go back and forth. Go rotate up and down. And has a ball joint, actually, little ball joint in there. Gives you a lot of range of motion. Fingers also, his thumb is also on a ball joint in there. So you have the flexibility of creating a couple different positions, and then you got a hinge here, 2 hinges, really. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's great. I just wish it like just held the gun more securely. There's a ball joint in his abdomen there, so you could do that. Something fell just now. What was that? And we're back. This cut is hours and hours long. That was middle of the night. I was tired. Once my camera conked out of me, I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to sleep. So I'm back here finishing up this review. And the piece that fell out was this crotch piece, so be careful with that. That's something you don't want to lose. Right at the bottom there is undercarriage piece. So getting back to the articulation, his legs, I think they're on a ball joint. Oh, see? That piece just fell out. That's a little scary. I don't think that ever happened with my old one. But he kicks back and forth. It doesn't really go out far, so it's more like a swivel there. It's a single joint on the knee, but as you can see, he goes pretty far down with it, so that's pretty good. And then at the feet, you have a rocker and a hinge. And there's a little hole there where this little piece goes in, so you can get it to kick up pretty far and go back pretty far. And that's his articulation. It's not bad. Could be better, I guess, but like, he is a droid, so there's that. But otherwise, he's pretty cool. Where's that little crotch piece? So you want to take that, Make sure that's in good. I think that's the wrong way. Alright. Okay. Pushed it in pretty far. Now let's try to put his gun back in his hand. So you want to get it in there. Close up the fist like that. And then on the shelf, I like to oh, do nothing. Here's another thing. So this is the first time that's happened with this figure, but on my, oh my god, on my other figure, this joint here, this knuckle joint falls off a lot, and that's another thing that's like scary, that you don't want to lose. So be careful with these guys if you do get them. I think they, you know, as I put this back together, I'll give you my final thoughts. Like I said earlier, I think the fiddly nature of it is fitting for the character, but I can see it being a pain in the butt for you. Oh, actually, check this out. I don't think I showed this before, but he does have like a bicep, not a bicep, a forearm swivel there. Another point that could probably come out easy, but it doesn't. I haven't had that problem. But you can turn his wrist around there, his forearm, I should say, and then wrap the gun around like that. You know, kind of like they are usually marching, the usual battle droid stance. And there you go, guys. That's my review for the SH Figuarts Battle Droid Geonosis Color. I like it. Again, fiddly, but I think it's really cool. You get this awesome extra accessory. So, you know, whichever way you want to go on your shelf with it is up to you. I think I'm going to go with C-3PO, just, again, to make it a little different than this guy. And that's it. Alright, guys. Please check out my Facebook page, ULTRAZILLA Toys, for pics, for news. And if you could like, comment, subscribe here, that would be awesome. If you could share this video, I would totally appreciate it. And until next time, peace out, peeps.